ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is the 7th of November 2018, just after Guy Fawkes. All the pets around the neighbourhood have all had the shit scared out of them. We're at the normal place, Pak'n'Save, Lincoln Road. Going to see what the price of gas is this week. Been doing a bit more research on the parking ticket. Great to hear from the people that like to ring me up at midnight and call me a faggot and everything. Much appreciated. They don't seem to realise that's why I put my phone calls, that phone number, on YouTube, is so I can have muppets like that ring me up at midnight and try and sling shit. And then once they realise that they're going up, they then ring me back and say, "Oh no, we love you," you know, complete dickheads.
It was just a prank, Mark. We love your YouTube channel. Hello, Mark. We love your YouTube channel. It's just a prank.
Lovely.
Alright. Good night, Mark.
Night, sweetie.
See ya.
Yeah, a bit more of the parking research this week. Do you know that every parking warden has over $1,000 spent on their uniform alone? And here's a kicker. Back when I was putting up satellite dishes for a living, another lifetime ago, I was on like 28,000 a year, which worked out about 15 bucks an hour. You know, this is 10 years ago, so the wages were a little bit different, but I was shocked because I've been conversing with a friend of mine that's been quite helpful. We've been sharing information with each other, and he tells me that the opening salary, $47,000 for a parking warden. That's $700+ a week for walking around dishing out tickets. So if they're getting $1,000 spent on the uniform and there's $43,000 or $47,000 minimum, which is the basic starting wage, then how much money are they making doing this if they can afford to pay that sort of wage? You know, granted, parking wardens working for the council and for the Crown have a little bit more legislation backing them versus a parking like New Zealand Parking Enforcement Services or New Zealand Enforcement Services or Elite Parking Services, anyone like that that's just a private parking company that has nothing in legislation backing them whatsoever. Parking wardens do. Like under section 168E, they can demand anybody's identification if they suspect them of committing an offence. An offence can be a parking ticket. So yeah, they've got quite a lot of power. They've got this little Australian-based program called PINForce. So, for instance, if you're on the motor vehicle register and you choose to opt out of being on that motor vehicle register, so for an example, a private parking company can't look up your details, the private parking company doesn't get to see your details, but even if you have opted out of being publicly listed on the motor vehicle register, the Crown authorities or the state authorities, or whatever you want to call them, the parking wardens through PINForce can still look up anybody's name, address and everything else about them, even though they've been opted out. So bear that in mind, that the council and government still can access your information even though you've opted out. But that's got fuck all to do with the price of gas, so let's have a look at what that is this week, shall we? The price of gas this week is